See, I might have been pissed when I bought it, but I've not had a bad job of it, have I?
You've done all right with this one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
There's not many of them up Lancashire, I'll tell you.
Is the hell is like, no, we're going to have some bloody fun with that, like we were saying before. Gentlemen, welcome along once again to another haulage adventure with the mighty S&G Plant Services, and I tell you what, it should be a bit of a cracker today because we are picking up, well, certainly one of the bits we're picking up is going to be a bit of a bobby dazzler. So Greg, what is the rough plan today so far?
Rough plan is we're going to where they filmed that bloody thing with Postman.
Right.
Post office scandal, a place called Avon Dasset.
All right.
Yeah. That's where we're going.
So that's the location. Avon Dasset is where we're heading to.
Which is somewhere in Warwickshire.
Right.
Gaydon.
Yeah.
So we're going there, and we're going with three wagons. I think I have for loading tackle on.
Yeah.
660 here, and mate's going down with other than an air half. We're picking up, I can't remember really what about, but a big set of discs,
yeah,
a set of Cambridge rollers,
right,
a set of grubbers, a furrow press I think it were, it looked like one of them, I don't know, I see it outfield.
We'll find out when we get there.
And our F-Piss went about it.
What one of them purchases, were it?
and the full my load, FW30 Ford.
That is the one. That's the one we're looking forward to today, ladies and gents.
Yeah.
The Ford FW30 articulated Cummins powered tractor.
300 horse. Let's have some of that.
That's the one. So I mean, already I've planned off a dozen things we're going to do with that tractor.
Great,
so we better get it back safe and sound today.
Yeah, definitely.
So that is the plan today so far. We're in Pride of the Fleet today. 660S Scania. So we're going down to that. Like I say, we've got two other wagons going down. And as ever, it should be
a bit of
crack, hopefully. So that is the rough plan. What we'll do now, we're going to set off out this yard here, and we'll catch you up somewhere up motorway somewhere. We'll have a bit more of a chin wag. Right, let's be doing.
Right, see you in a bit.
So Greg, we're up and running, heading down the M6.
Yeah.
Doing well so far, grand day for it. Just tell us a little bit more about these machines that we're picking up, and who they're off as well.
Yeah, well, they're off a lad as I met when we moved the steam engine from Threlkeld down to Alex Sharpalty's place.
Yeah.
The lad with the back engine, he's a lad called Jeremy Davis, a smashing bloke, a bloody laugh a minute, a cracking bloke. And then he come to chipping steam fairway engine. Well, we moved that old 19 RB from Flash's place to chipping.
That's right, yeah.
And he were on that gig with us.
I was pulling trailer back.
We were pulling trailer with Kyle and Matron, yeah. Likes a pint, great crack, plenty of stories. Down here in Avon Dasset, he's like 1,000 acre, and it's all ring fenced around his farm. Every field, he's no stock. So it's an arable farm.
It's all arable, yeah.
All arable. So there's edges everywhere, but there's bloody biggest gaps you've ever seen between them to get through. So his machinery never seems to come out at the field, Right. So he finishes one season and just unhooks them and that's it.
Yeah, just keeps moving around.
Yeah. So unfortunately, probably 12 months ago, he had a stroke, Jeremy. He's on mend, he's doing all right to be fair. I was down when I bought the FW, probably 6 or 8 weeks ago. Bloke's doing well, and he's one of them. He's a fighter, and he will do But he told me 2 years ago he had an FW30, and I always had a bit of a fetish for them.
I was going to say, where's this come from?
Well, we're being born and brought up in Longridge, like Hudson's were on it out road at Broughton,
That's right, yeah.
So Fords there were lots of Fergies because Gibsons were about, weren't they? Gibsons at Gas Tank, but then Robert Hudson's were a big one to me. And 7,000s they were fantastic, and then when I started up on my own, because we'd we were before we bought wagons, we were half-bred shit kickers. We were shifting everything about under
having to do everything.
Yeah. So homemade low loaders up back of 8.210s. Plenty of power, 12 mile an hour.
That'll be right. Not a problem.
Yeah, chuck a 12 ton on and off we go. We're at job.
Yeah. Bit less Volza.
Yeah. There were no dramas with that. You know. Only man you had to be careful of were 80, Clive Hurt, who now runs about with attracting the pillock. Anyway,
he's gone backwards. He's got other way.
He's gone to the way. Yeah, and I tell him every time I see him, I tell him. And then we'd a TW15 for a while, which I like, relevant thing.
Yeah.
But I always looked at these FW30s and 60s and think they're awesome, like, you know.
It's not something you see around Longbridge.
No, and I'd never, to be honest with you, in all my time, I moved an FW60 a few years ago from Manchester Airport back down to Congleton with low loader for a lad called Don Bradley. He had one, and he had it on hire to airport when they built Terminal 5.
Yeah.
I think whatever, the new terminal anyway. I'd mulled about with that, but his driver put it on. I just teed it on and set off, you know. So I come down here, FW with there under the shed. So
V8 Cummins.
V8 Cummins, yeah, and it's like 24-speed gearbox, very slow as they were, with 16 mile an hour, you know.
Yeah, they weren't really.
No, but it's pretty grand, you know. And it was, you know, I'll do it up and put it in the shed and just bring it out on special occasions.
Well, that's it. Like I was saying before, it's. I think I'm getting a few ideas for it.
Yeah. Well, that's what. You know.
One thing we've got to do, we've got to get it in field, haven't we?
Yeah, well, I'm going to take it to also. I'm going to take it to chipping in a fortnight, as long as everything's alright. Chipping steam free, yeah. And like we have a playpen there where we go with diggers and bulldozers and everything. So I'll put it through his paces here. We'll get some big heaps of topsoil and whatever and see how it shapes there.
Yeah. Break it in a bit.
Yeah, but ideally it wants using, and I don't know how we'll use it, but I'm sure you'll find someone.
I'm sure you can find someone, because like where you are at Longton, if we go south from you, we're into arable country there, into Ormskirk and Bickerstaff and around there.
Yeah,
I'm sure we can find something there.
Like Nick Cox had a mate of our house, you know, they're big lettuce growers, you know. There's plenty of ground there, you know, as he needs to get in and grow up and do, you know, so we'll find something.
Oh, definitely. And there's a full episode there somewhere.
And the other thing is, there's that many of them get bogged at knackers trying to get maize off. You know, we are wet it's been.
Yeah.
I'm hoping to be that wet.
Could be just the job.
I'm hoping to be that wet to get it back in, and I might get a bit of anger, you know. a big chain and set off like. So,
that's it, yeah. Big recovery, infield recovery, yeah.
Yeah, no, so I'm really looking forward to getting it home, to be fair.
Yeah, no, it should be good. I mean, today should be a good crack.
Yeah.
But like, once we get out and about with that Ford FW, it should be good.
Yeah.
Good bit of fun. Grand, right, well I think that'll do for now. We'll bash on a bit more and get a bit closer, and then hopefully we'll have a look at these machines when we get there. See what you've actually bought.
Just remember that I was in drink when purchase was done.
Right.
That's all I can say. In my defence, I were half pissed. but I think we might be alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be
we might win.
Yeah.
Right. Job's a good one.
Spot on. Alright, down. See you in a bit.
Right, Greg, we have arrived. We've got a few bits out that you've bought, allegedly.
We're doing.
You've been told not to take too much.
Yeah, I have. Again, you told me that.
Take the right things.
Yeah.
Right, come on, walk us through. What have you got?
This and that one here.